Hi, Sagittarius singles. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mammolin Psychic Medium. Welcome to a deep dive singles reading. We're going to ask Spirit today for future spouse, next relationship, new love coming. We are going to be pulling some charms and some clues. I've got some charms that I'm going to be using. We're going to see if we can get some clues about who is this person, when are they coming, anything Spirit wants to share with me. So welcome everyone. Welcome. Let's see, use this reading as a manifestation. We do a lot on, your feelings, your energy, and attracting this love to you. So let's just see what Spirit has. Spirit, I'm here with my Sagittarius. If you could please share with me what is their next relationship, what is coming for them. I have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Don't worry about anything that happened in the past. It's behind you, and it was for a reason that you were in that relationship. I also like this staircase here, this sense of, like you're not giving up on the climb. Okay. Like the flame, you've got passion in you, you've got love in you. I'm not giving up on the climb. I'm ascending. They just said, like I've climbed higher since the last hurt or the last, relationship. I've moved on, something like that. So, but you're ascending, you're climbing higher. I love that. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. Okay. Put it out into the universe. Let the universe know, loving your friends, loving your family, loving yourself. Those actions raise your vibration and let the universe know that you're worthy and you are ready to receive the love that they have in ready to come into you. Okay. So, all of those actions are for a reason. We say those things over and over again because they work. They work. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. There you go. When there was a time in your life that you were in love with somebody else, for whatever reason, you're not there today. It doesn't matter, but you know in your heart you're capable of love. We're all capable of loving more than one person in our lifetime. There are different types of relationships at different stages of our lifetime, but you have the ability to love again, to fall in love again, or maybe this is your first true love, your first. I've loved someone before, but I've never been this in love with somebody before, and that could be going on also around you soon. So let's see what your cards are saying. Spirit, I'm here with my Sagittarius. Please share with me any messages of what's coming, future spouse, next relationship, what I'll feel, what they'll feel, anything that you want to share with me today. I am open to receive. I have the embodiment of the Pentacles. So this is my King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, wealth, abundance, security, someone coming into your life that either is very secure with their own finances, secure with their own job, stable, steady, growing, fruition coming into them. So I love this. I love that. I love this sense of right out of the gate that Spirit's saying maybe that was something that you struggled with in a past relationship. Maybe you had somebody in the past that wasn't stable and you're like I have to have somebody that's stable this time. So Spirit's bringing you that. I love this. 5 of Wands. Okay, now this is a struggle, right? This is a struggle, but I feel like it's a struggle within you. I feel like you can see that this particular wolf is coming towards me, like I'm a lone wolf and I'm moving forward, and you can see almost like they're fighting in the background. But what I feel is that you have thoughts in the background. You have the thoughts in the back of your head. Either you're reliving, things that somebody said to you over and over again, and you just have a hard time walking away. But you can see this wolf is walking away. They're walking away from those thoughts. So keep working on that. You're strong. That wolf is strong, and that wolf is determined to walk away from those thoughts that are going around and around in their head. So keep walking away. 2 of Wands. I love this card. Um, you can see that the Two of Wands, if you look at it, it's like the big picture, right? It's like I'm looking at the big picture. But then when you look at the card closer, you can see that that particular tree is magnified and standing out. So it's almost the sense of you've got your eye on somebody, like you've got your eye on the future, you've got your eye on the prize, you know where you're headed and what you want. And maybe what you want is that person who offers some security, or who's stable, because that is like a starting point for you in the next relationship. You want all the other things, you want the whole package, but you're asking, please, Spirit, give me somebody that at least is stable and hardworking, something like that. So your eye is on the prize, so stay focused. Stay focused. If that's what you want, manifest that. I have an Action of Swords. So this is my Knight of Swords, somebody ready to talk to you. Okay. You can see it's almost like the shadow self. Okay. Like the shadow is like coming into view. So if this is a shadow, then the person's ready to appear, because I wouldn't be seeing their shadow if there wasn't a person ready to appear, right? So someone is ready to appear and speak their mind and speak their truth. So you are on the verge of going from I just see their shadow to I see their whole human form, right? I see them in real life. I see their energy. I feel their energy. So something is ready to shift. Something's ready to turn. That was nice. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. That was interesting with the shadow. I've never. Very intuitive deck, very it's nice. I have for those of you that watch my channel know that I have like 400 decks. So some of my decks are very traditional decks, and then some are very intuitive. And I do like the intuitive decks because it pushes me as a psychic. It pushes me with my own intuition, so I can receive different messages. So I did like it. For me, I love that sense of that shadow, because I wouldn't be seeing this person. This person is right behind that shadow. That is beautiful. I have a gift. Okay. This person's coming into me. It's going to be handed to me. It is a gift when they come. It is a gift. It's also Spirit saying, I'm sorry, Spirit, it is a gift. But Spirit just corrected me and said it's more than that. This is a gift giver. This is a gift giving person. This is somebody who enjoys giving little gifts, or is very appreciative of you and likes to express them through buying you things. Not that they're buying your love. It has nothing to do with that. It's that some people are gift givers and some people aren't. Okay. This is a gift giver. This is somebody who goes out of their way to find you things on special occasions, certainly goes out of their way to buy you things on your birthday or the big holidays, something like that. So this is a gift giver. I'll take that. I have a healing energy. Now, this person may have had a loss, because that is a urn of some kind. So this person may have had a loss. They may be coming into your life after a loss. My hands just tingled when I said that. They could have lost a parent, a sibling, somebody that was very close to them, and that may be something that they share with you, that has been a difficult time for them, that they're still healing from a very difficult loss, like they just lost their father or their mother, or somebody that was close to them, a grandparent. So they may come into your life after they have just experienced something like that. So that you may be there for them. I have a shadow. Yeah, you can see that they're doing some healing. They're going to be doing some healing. Okay, they may be they're using the word mournful. They're mourning. Okay, and there's just this little part of them, but that will change. They will grieve and they will feel better, but for whatever reason, maybe you were put in their life at a very difficult time in their life, and maybe you're very empathic, or you are very understanding and sympathetic. And that is why Spirit puts you in this person's life, is because you are going to help heal them. You're going to help heal them and help them show that it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But They may have had a loss, or you may have had a loss. You know, one of you has had some kind of and probably a significant loss. You know, that it's going to take some time to heal, and that's okay because you'll do it together. Let's see what Spirit has. I have a Fool. This is an incredible journey. It is coming into me as a new love, that we don't know this person, that I haven't met this person yet. So I do feel like I'm waiting. I like the colors in this card for some reason. These colors are jumping out at me because the yellow and that red color is giving me this sense of excitement. Like, you know, I mean, anything that's new is exciting, but it's the sense of I'm just, um, I don't know. You know, sometimes you meet somebody and you're like not excited. You're like, I wish I was more excited about that person. You know, like you're going on a date and you're thinking to yourself, like, I'm actually really not that excited to go on this date. But this person, that energy is very, it's very high. I'm very cheerful. I'm very joyful. I'm very hopeful, you know, so it's a very high energy. And you're really excited to have met this person. So I want to hold on to that for a moment. I have a King of Pentacles. So two King of Pentacles. This person is, and I like the castle in the background, probably has a nice home, has goals for a future home, wants to build upon something. I don't feel like this person is struggling. I think they work hard, and I think they're probably very smart and very determined to be successful. But I feel like it's almost like a reward to you. Like you either had somebody in your past that you tried to help them over and over again, and they just wouldn't help themselves. And now Spirit's handing you somebody that you don't have to help them. You know, like you can just enjoy them for who they are. They can take care of themselves. So I feel like you're being rewarded. Like you've already kind of done the hard work relationship once, and this relationship will be easier for you. I have a Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're letting something go. This is a change for you. This whole energy is a different type of person than you've ever dated before. I feel that it's elevated, is how they're saying it. It's an elevated energy. It's more intense. It's more stable. It's more secure. It's elevated in the sense that I don't know, we could have an incredible future together, you know, something like that. So beautiful. I have a Four of Wands. This person's going to be looking to be married. Okay. And I love this is actually two feminine energies. It could be for some of you, it could be marrying the same sex, and that would be beautiful. But I have this, I have a marriage, I have a celebration. This is somebody who wants to have again, you know, that castle. Let's create a beautiful home together. Let's create a kingdom together. And that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. All right, let's start to get into, we're going to start to get into some more deep, a little bit deeper dive here. Deeper dive, Spirit. What do you have? Future spouse, next relationship, um, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, new love. What do we have? I have lucky and love. I am lucky. I am. Now, you could look at this as, you know, am I taking a risk? I don't think so, because the energy that I had with this Fool card was that I'm like actually really looking forward to our first dates. You know, like I'm actually saying to my friends and family, like, I'm nervous. I'm excited to see this person again. I I don't know. They make me smile, you know. I feel happy when I'm with them, you know. So is it a risk? I don't think so. I think it's leaning in the direction of um I'm grateful I met them. I'm grateful I met them, and I feel lucky I met them right now at this point in my life. I feel like they're coming into your life at a perfect time in your life. Perfect time in your life also. And I don't know, you're just strong. You're ready to, um, give your heart. You're ready to receive this love. So I just feel like the stars are all aligning for you right now. That's gorgeous. You are going to capture this person. Okay. You're going to capture this person. This person's just going to fall in love with you because they're going to want a future with you. This is somebody that wants a commitment. So they're going to want a future. You're going to capture this person's heart. I have fireworks. I had that star feeling earlier, right? So I have fireworks happening. I mean, certainly when you start to realize that you've met somebody and that you could see yourself being married to, when you've met somebody that you just know in your heart that you're going to be with this person forever, that is fireworks. I mean, you don't have to physically go to the 4th of July. Fireworks is within us, it's a happiness within us, right? So that's exciting. I'll take that. Let's see. Hold on. Take my hand. Yeah, that's coming into me, not only hold on, but very affectionate. Very affectionate. Okay. Always holding hands in public. Just grabs your hand. There's people that like to hold hands when they walk across a parking lot, and there's other people that don't. So this person always takes your hand and likes to hold hands. And if that's something that you like to do, I think you'll love that. So falling in love, right? Take my hand. We're going to fall in love. There's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody. And you're going to be in love with this person and they're going to be in love with you. And that's the difference. That is the difference. That's why we have fireworks. So let's see what their personality's like. Let's see if there's some, let's just get some personality traits, just some of their character. Let's see. Transforming you transform them. Okay. Maybe they've never met anyone like you, is how Spirit just said it. They've never been this in love with anybody before. So it is transforming. Very forgiving person. Okay. Very understanding, very forgiving, very affectionate. I love that. Cheeky. Okay. Faithful. Spirit's saying, hold on a second, because they're saying this is probably out of all the characteristics the most important to you. So you want to know that somebody is in it for the long run and that you can just trust them and you don't even have to think about that. All right. So that is very important to some of you, that they are loyal, they are faithful. And you just don't even have to think about that area of your life. Okay. They're very patient. They're very understanding. They take their time. They're very determined. They're a king. They're very determined to, create the life that they think they are deserving of. And they want to bring you into that life. So probably going to be very determined to win you over, to have you fall in love with them. They like to bring presents. I like that. So I feel like they're going to, they're filled with love and they want to express it. They want to show it. They want to share it, is how Spirit just said it. They want to share it. So, and again, they're not buying your love. It's, do they acknowledge you? I don't know, they like to buy you little things. I don't think that that's a bad thing. I mean, that's nice. It's sweet. Let's see what else they're saying. What about this connection? I have the mutable. Okay, let's see. Maybe more information is needed. An end of a season. Keep an open mind. See both sides. Empathic and changeable. They're mutable. Very connected. All right, when I had said the transforming, I don't think that they've ever felt this way before. I think this is going to be, believe it or not, somebody, even, I don't care how old they are. Okay. Some people have never been in love before. They've dated, they've had relationships, but they've never been so deeply in love that it scared them. I think that is what's going to happen in this connection. I think your person is going to be so in love with you that they're going to realize this is different than any other relationship they've ever had. And a little sense of fear with, goes with that, but this person's pretty strong and pretty secure. So, but I think that they are going to realize that this is different this time. Trust in the divine timing, right? There it is. Trust divine timing. Spirit loves that. The element of spirit. Okay. Spirit working. A soul spark. I love that. A life force. A primal element, right? A prime element, the air element, spirit element. Okay, so allow the divine timing to happen. I like the soul spark. And I also like the Akasha records. If for those of you that know anything about the Akasha records, the first time I went into the Akasha records, I had such a mind blowing. Now I'm a psychic medium full time all over the world. I have had all kinds of experiences psychically. The first time I went into the chakra records, it is your ancestors, it is your spirit guides, it is your history, and you go into this kind of deep soul dive of what your soul's journey has been, and the messages that I receive within the records are mind blowing. But the first time I went in, I had said to the person who had steered me, the only other time in my lifetime that I had such a deep soul experience, so like an out of body experience, was when I gave birth to both of my sons. And I came out and I was bawling my eyes out when I came out of the records, and but in a good way, because it was so cleansing and such an amazing journey. And I do it all the time. It's like a deep dive spiritual thing that I do to grow spiritually now. But I feel like this connection for you is a deep soul journey. Okay. It's a deeper soul journey than you've ever been on. Okay. It is looking into somebody's eyes and literally feeling like you just dove into their soul. Okay. So if you've never experienced anything like that, be prepared. Be prepared. This is the kind of connection, like when we make love, I cry because it's so intense. It's so emotional. So be prepared for something like that, my Sagittarius. But yeah, the records are awesome. The records are awesome. If anybody has ever done that, it's a pretty deep spiritual journey, and I use it to be a stronger, gifted person. It's constant development, right? So, but it's spirit's way of saying to me, trust us. When you dive into the records, you're gone. You're in a different atmosphere. You are in a different world. So you like literally dive off a cliff spiritually, and you just let the records show you what's supposed to happen next. So and get the messages. So you're ready for an amazing deep dive. You are ready for an amazing deep dive. You're a magnet. Look at you. You're magnetic. They're attracted to you. You seduce them. Okay. You're charmed. They yearn for you. They're attracted to you. They can't deny it. They can't deny it. The number 32 did just jump out at me for some reason. Again, divine timing, perfect timing. Okay. Stands the test of time. I love that. Stands the test of time. Okay. It could be a church steeple. It could be, we're going to have a committed relationship. But this is the kind of love that, once we find each other, it is really literally till death do us part, so that is what is going on here. So for those of you that are looking for that kind of love, use this as a manifestation. Spirit is letting you know that this is on its way. Let's see what sign they are for my Sag. Spirit, what sign are they? Spirit, please share with me. Aries. They are an Aries, maybe. They could be any sign, but these are clues. They could be an Aquarius. They could be an Aquarius. And let's get one more. Or they could be a Cancer. Okay, so Aries, Aquarius, or Cancer could be their sign. Let's see when they are coming. Spirit, when is my person coming? Can I have a timeline? Anything? Let's see. When are they coming? When needed the most. I do feel that. I feel like they're going to come and, going all the way back to that feeling of I had that somebody's grieving, somebody's mourning. Either you need them the most at that moment in time or they need you. But it is, you're going to look back at it and just say, the timing, maybe you may even say like the timing was off, that you came into their life when it's the exact opposite. The timing was divine. You were sent to them because it's when you needed them the most. Okay, so that is how I want you to look at it. There's no perfect timing. In a few weeks, I'll take in a few weeks that my somebody's coming into my life in a few weeks. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. In 11 to 12 months, what a difference a year makes, right? What a difference a year makes. It's just a sense of I can have it all, between now and a year from now, so I want you to keep that in mind. Let's get into some clues. Let's get some charms. Let me just put this down so we can actually see the charms. And today I have this big, I don't know, jar. It's not even a jar. It's actually really pretty. It's actually got I think that it's got a tarot card. It's got the Fool card on it or the Magician or a couple tarot cards in the background. It's kind of cool. Let's do a magic scoop of charms. Let's get some charms and then we're going to get some letters and we're going to see if we can do a sentence. I like to see if I can get some sentences or a phrase or something like that. Sometimes I get really lucky. Let's just see. All right. First, let's get the letters. Let's see what we have for letters. I have the letter B. I have an N. Let's get those letters first. I have an M. I have a W. I have a W again. So I have a W in the wooden charms, and I have a W. And then I have an F again. I have an F. So I have double clues. I'll take that. I have double clues. Another F. I have an R. I have an N. I have an S. I have, what is this little girl? It's like all dressed up. I have like all dressed up with like party clothes. I don't know. Maybe he likes to take you out. Maybe you get dressed up. Maybe you go to a special event. I don't know. Princess, treats you wonderful. Visible crown, right? You feel beautiful. Maybe you feel beautiful when you're with this person, or they are a king, right? Maybe you're their queen, or vice versa. And then I have love. Look at this. And it's not just love, it's like sparkly love with diamonds. It's got like little diamonds, sparkly love. All right, let's see if I've got, all right, so gotta kiss this man. Okay. I've gotta kiss this man. I gotta kiss this man. I can't wait to kiss this man. Something like that. I do have white, not necessarily, but I do have white as a color. Could be a wedding, It could be white, white wedding gown. It could be something like that. I don't know. I have time. Time, I mean, just time coming out as a, divine timing. We've talked so much about divine timing tonight, so it's just this sense of, time is of the essence, timing, divine timing. But I like gotta kiss a man, like I gotta kiss this man, like that's cool. I mean, I just think that's cool. um this is a great connection. This is a great connection. It's secure. It's you feel good when you're in it. You came together for a reason. I also loved the everything that they shared with us about how deep of a connection this is going to be. That this is going to be a very deep soul connection. So that was important to me also. So we got some beautiful messages today from Spirit. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMammelin, psychicmedium.com.